Another has walked out the door again. He was cut off from his peoples too. His flaw had remained hidden and in fact lied upon in black against white, backgrounded in goldenrod and orange. For all who could see, my only concern was that his displayed jewels would come delivered as promised. 2:47 a.m. and I hadn't even yet known his name before he parked in my driveway. No phone number in case he got lost. I decided to come to his one good sense and realize that he would not subject his man stick to the auction block again. Or perhaps a few days later, we would grab some victuals and a cocktail because we had enjoyed the banter afterwards. 2:49 a.m., it would take us both by surprise when I asked, "I will not kiss you. Your tongue must have forgotten to inform your wet lips that though we are same-gendered loving, there will be no connection through love once more." Face down, ass up. I'm sorry. I want it, so I got to let it go, right? Face down, ass up. My pillow performing a poor job of catching the moans and groans that will taunt me for days long after the wasted babies have yet become another memory on the 300 count. We must remember, please, no bite marks, for they leave evidence that prying eyes were bad for needed explanation, your own included. This connection will last no longer than the first what's up to the time it took for you to come here. I would not love you one time during our interlude in the nude. As good as it felt, we sure pretended we could. The moment the truth had arrived, our pearls had been cast, though we had realized our actions denoted that we might be swan. On his neck is where they would eventually reside. There was a slight disappointment, for they were not based inside the bird, though we now knew each other's name. Though we now knew each other's shame and could barely remember the other's name, the act was too intimate. However, it was how we had claimed our name to fame. When it was all said and done, and the pleasure-charged atmosphere gave way to the reality of the morning after regret, it was then I remembered I was not supposed to love you. By then you would be gone, your 7 never to be on recall, your profile within moments deleted. Another had walked out the door again. Thank you.
Share my own stuff. I got some stuff to release. I feel it coming over me, that state of depression, sweeping over me in great waves, suffocating me with its shadows, lurking, taunting, daring me to come closer, to fall into its great hole of abyss to never resurface. I see the shadows. They're all around me, making my tongue make up phony excuses of happiness only to fall all the more deeply. I can't stop it. This feeling of not being good enough, of not being strong enough, too fat, too black, too much woman. Too much woman? I just can't seem to get out of your clutches. I feel your icy fingers clutching my throat, cutting off my air, allowing no sound to escape. My voice is not heard. I feel you, but I can't outrun you. I can't leave you. In fact, I think I welcome you. Yes, come for me. Open your arms wide so I may be overtaken by your vast darkness, overtaken by your chill. Is that what I've been feeling? I wonder why I couldn't get warm. Yes, come for me. The chill is inviting. Will me to sleep with your lies, empty promises, and vain glories. Rock me in your arms of deceit. I allow your fingers of accusations to comb through my locks, leaving the stench of forgetfulness in their wake. Forgetting my children, my life's work, my true mate, myself. Yes, let's not forget myself, the one who seeks truth, but in doing so has been pummeled on every side by betrayal, lies, backbiting, backwards talk, smug faces, upturned noses, and hateful whispers. I seek the truth, but am met with defeat at every turn, doubt at every stoplight, and guilt at every open door. I only want to know truth, not what mama, daddy, or granddad say, but what I know to be true. My truth that no one can take away. However, on my quest for truth, I met with heartache, sorrow, and pain. And yes, I know that this may be part of the journey, but I don't want it. Haven't I been through enough? Haven't I endured enough? I don't want the pain of truth as well. So, instead of enduring like a good soldier, I turn to you, my friend. For you have been there when no one else was. You have comforted me right in the midst of my storm like no one else could. I turn to you, for right now, you are my closest and dearest friend. Here's to you, depression. Thanks for being one in a million. Keep me lifted, will you? I'm tired. I hope I don't die during this thing, but you got me, right? Rock me, lull me, caress me. I feel your icy breath. I see your lies lying in shadow for my acceptance. I'm coming forward. I clutch your icy fingers of forgiveness, and I walk forward, falling into your hole of nothingness. Don't let me die here, okay? Thank you. I feel nothing now. This is much better. I feel nothing. Thank you, depression.